Understanding the Battlefront. An in-depth look into the mind of a tryhard. I have a 4.0 KD, but I'm more proud of my 56% win-loss ratio. With over 120 hours into this game, 40 days into Battlefield 3, I understand the fundamentals of an ever-evolving battlefield, an ever-evolving war, an ever-evolving trench fight for ground. Trying to win the game is all that matters. I'm Game7, and welcome to my series where I talk about the game you're going to be watching, and what was going through my head, and tactics, fundamentals, and whatever for everything else. For this game, you're going to see the gameplay from Tatooine, and I'm going to discuss the first three sets, the objectives, each and one of the three objectives. Now, let's discuss the first set. So in this gameplay, you'll be seeing I'm using the DH-17 with a jetpack, the personal bubble shield, the bowcaster, running bodyguard also, if that matters. And my teammate is Verse Hero. He's also obese. But as you see here, at the start of the game, I really don't like to do much crazy shit. I like to read and react to what the other team is giving. And also what your team is doing, because everybody runs jetpack at the start of the game. So it's really a fight over the hero power-up and AT-AT and shit like that. So I kind of just like let them duke it out. And I read what the other team is giving us. And right now they're giving us a hole on the left side. Everybody's focusing on the right side. They choose Luke Skywalker coming up. And so I know close range gunfights and whatever, they're going to own that side of the map, whatever side he goes to. So coming up here, you're going to see me getting the AT-AT, and you can really view the battlefield. And it's really going to help you understand what I mean when I speak about this set of objectives. Now, the right side is usually easiest for the Empire. Maybe different things because the rocks over there makes it easier. The spawn points work kind of meh. It's just game mode and game generally. They're either going to spawn on the main road to the right, a little bit left of where I'm aiming at. They're going to spawn down that road or behind the left objective in the back. Either way, you can pick them off in the AT-AT and stop reinforcements from coming and helping. As you see right now, though, Luke Skywalker is pwning my team on the right side. But meanwhile, I'm still shooting at noobs on the left side. Why, you may ask? Because my teammate Verse Hero is trying to be the only guy going for the left. And there's also that one guy in the middle. And this is a good scope of the battlefield, as you see right now. You've got Luke Skywalker on the right, who can pretty much defend an objective by himself. And most of our team should be moving in on the left side. But they're not. They're continuing to get the right side. And now Luke is spawn killing our team, so now it doesn't even matter. He has basically neutralized himself. He's no longer helping his team. All he's doing is spawn killing, and most of my team is smart enough to get around him or go around him. Now, as you're going to see here, my teammate Verse Hero died, my partner. And it's quite a shame that I wasn't able to help him a little bit more, but he kept trying his heart out, and props to him. But like I said, every first set of objectives usually has an easy objective to get. On this map, it's the right side is usually the easiest one to get, and I always recommend trying to get that one. Why? Because I feel like the AT-AT walks slower when both are capped, walks faster when none are capped, and walks at a normal rate when only one is capped. And I'm pretty sure this is fact. So it pays to always have one diffused at least, and on this map it's the one on the right when you're the Empire, the one on the right on Hoth always feels slightly easier, the one on the right on Endor for sure, and the one on the left on Solist. So now, another thing I wanted to mention though is when it's the time for the other team to be shooting the AT-AT is when you should be pushing your hardest to try to stop them from doing any damage. Also, the moments right after they get done shooting is vital. Right now they're in disarray and trying to reset up what they're going to be doing, and I tried to push, but I couldn't because they had a turret and a guy, so I just took the escape route, the AT-AT, which was the power right there. Don't be afraid to give up on a gaining of ground. Sometimes it's better to just fall back a little bit and recoup and realize what happened in the situation and read what the other team is giving you than to just die for no reason and lose everything. And in that situation, I knew I was not going to be able to outgun them all, so I just got in the AT-AT. And as you see here, I'm able to shoot towards where I don't want the enemy team going into, the right side objective through that main door. I want to try to help my team own that middle side. Now, the left side objective on this part is the easy one for your team to cap. There's not a lot of cover. The AT-ST just rapes it, and I am able to drop multiple, orbital strikes on that left side and control the spawn points. They really only spawn from that main road. I think they have a spawn point to the left and the right. I don't even think they spawn on the left, to be honest. I think they just spawn in the right and that up by that objective, but further up that one staircase. Now, as you're gonna see here, coming up, I'm going to read and react to the other team, and the reason why we really don't cap the right objective is because our team wasn't really that focused, and this lobby's only 16 out of 16, but the strategy still plays out, as you can see. You know, everybody still kind of plays to where they normally would go in a normal game, and in most games kind of play out mostly the same. It's just, it's not like the Battlefield level of strategery, which is also a sad thing. You got to understand the time and time to defend the AT-AT. Also, as you see here, we still have a little bit enough time that it's worth actually trying to hold that objective. Now, coming up later, you're going to see it was not that advantageous of me to even go towards the objective. I should have been trying to kill people so they couldn't be shooting the AT-AT. Also, kills do matter, by the way, especially when defending the AT-AT when they're doing their bombing runs. Killing a rebel so he can't shoot them, shoot the AT-AT for 5, 10, 15 seconds, it makes a huge difference. But as you see here, right about now though, they have none capped and the time is almost out. That means even if they start capping them now, it's not going to really matter much. I recommend in moments like this, just focusing on trying to either get some easy mop-up kills towards the objective or getting ready for an assault. You know, getting the AT-ATs, AT-STs right now would be the biggest time for kills. You see right there on the left, AT-AT would be advantageous, but me, I'd rather go towards the objective. Now, that's just me preference, whatever. But yeah. Anyway, so coming up, you're going to see me have to read and react. Now, this is know your hand. Your hand is key. You know, if you got Scan Pulse right now, you could be spamming it and looking in. Also, I see the AT-AT drop the bomb right here on top of me, and that was, I used that as cover and to fall back and put a Viper Droid to cover up there, so I would also know when someone was coming for me. Now, you're going to see me, you know, kill that guy, and then run up, and I go in first person because I feel like it helps see more, and then I switch back to fucking, you know, third person, and I use the jetpack to escape real quick because I was about to get doo-dooed on. Now, Y-Wings are coming inbound, and I kind of just wanted to kill these dudes. I also wanted to follow Boba Fett to see what happens up here, and it's a good thing I go up here because Luke shows up, and so, you know, I gotta try to help Boba Fett a little bit. Also, that guy playing as Boba Fett should not have chased him right there. He should have followed back the moment he saw it, because Luke is just, you know, the close range hero, and Boba Fett is the mid-long range. Right now, Boba Fett should be outside killing people, shooting at the AT-AT, and not inside, you know, here. Also, props to my team, though. They were able to hold the objectives, so they didn't really get that long for Y-Wings. So that's another key. You know, but here comes when I was really going in, and I love the third set of objectives for this map, because you really have to cap one in order to cap the other. You know, you can do the little flank in the dome area and just jump in down from behind, but there's not a lot of cover. They usually spot you in time. You know, it doesn't really work out too well. You know, this is a long grind part of the map, and I like it. Now, I personally prefer going in either left or middle tunnel, to be honest. I'm really not sure. I always read how the other team is dispersed among player count, and you'll see here I'll make that decision when I look and stuff, and also you gotta, you know, communicate with your team and see what your team's gonna do and shit like that. Now, Luke Skywalker's been defeated, so they know I have no hero, and this is when the shit goes down. Now, you want to take out any other guys on the outside who may be a nuisance to your team, because your team is maybe not able to kill them because they suck. So you want to. Now, I go in here also, as you see here, wide open, nobody up top. Now, I try to go in, you know, we go in here through the flank, and this is how we start to clean them out. The key is to have your team, you know, coming from multiple points of entry. Over here, we're communicating with our other friend who's coming in from the main hallway, and our team usually comes down from that main hallway, so we go in the flank and that help. Then you want to come out on the outside right away before they can still recover, and they're also still spawning. And as you see right there, 5 guys just spawned in, you know, they died, or they all spawned in, clumped up like that, or whatever. And so now you just want to start cleaning them up. You want to, once again, disperse. You want to attack from all points. You know, my versus hero dude, he got gangbanged by like 2 guys, you know, but I was on the side right here able to take people out. We don't talk about that guy. I hate that YMCMD dude. He always kills me, and that was a bullshit melee, but we gained all that ground though. Now as you see here, there's like 5, 6, 7 dudes in our spawn. That means you only have, you know, half your team up on the objectives. So your team may lose some ground if they're not holding tight right now. And you see dudes up on the mountain and everything, it's not a good sign. So you gotta know when you're coming back in here, if most of your dudes are dead or recovering from death, that there's gonna be a huge fight over this objective. Luckily Vader's here though, and he can help clean anybody out. Coming up, you're going to see some more gameplay. And they were able to sneak in for that objective right there and arm it. And so you're going to see us now defuse it. Oh, and then I'm going to follow Vader just to see what he's doing, because most of the team usually goes left as we went the first try to get the second objective. This time I want to go right and follow Vader, see what he's doing. And this is when the clumping up and then with the bowcaster, they go hand in hand. Also, our team has Vader, so I also was like, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna go outside and try to, you know, clean up some of these kills, get some of these kills, clean up our team, clean up the other team so they can't have reinforcements come in. And as you see right there, both objectives now are defused. So now all you want to do is when both objectives are defused, you really want to keep the pressure on them and not let them have another resurge or anything, because this is the key. This is the battlefield right here, you know, the Battlefront, my bad. The more Y-wings they get in the final set of objectives, the longer they have a chance to tow cable it, and it doesn't even matter anymore. So, I try my hardest to try to get as many kills as I can right here. You know, KD does matter at moments like this. This is a small kill, thanks Dice, and I'll take these free kills. And sometimes you have to admit defeat, and then I love this kill going up. My friend saves me right there. I'm proud of that. And then he comes, he's over there still, and then my friend Hero comes out of nowhere and kills him there, and that was awesome. Yeah. So this is my, you know, let me know what your thoughts on this video is. I don't know, I thought it came out decent. Let's see if anybody watches it. I think it came out alright. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. But this has been Gangster in 7. Kind of want to relax, calm. Trying to be a little bit more serious, a little bit smooth. It's like, nah. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, you know, the spawn points are either back there on this set of objectives or to the right where you saw me spawn kill those dudes with the smart rocket. And now that most of our team is clumped up on this right side, they're mainly going to spawn on that back part. And so you can assume most of the enemy team will now be going towards that objective, the open one part, and they'll be coming down that main hillside. And then somehow they snuck through, and because most of our team died or whatever, as you see, look on the menu right there, now they all spawned on the right side, and then I have to start cleaning them up again. And once again, you can tell by your mini-map, you can read the spawns. Most of the guys are everywhere on the right side. They're getting the right spawn. Now you need to worry. But that also means most of your team is either on the left side or just dead. So I just assume they're on the left side, and they still on the objective, so we'll just assume they were dead. Also right there, that was a pro-ass play. He jetpacked in, I jetpacked out and bowcastered him. I really like that. That was a read and react moment. That right there is I put the infantry turned down to cover me, and then I go around for the flank, and then let my teammates take them out. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Oh, here comes some, I was trying to help the team right here, and because it's about time for them to start being able to have Y-wing bombing runs, this is when I start to really worry about the air, or the, you know, the things that can take it down with the tow cables without the air speeders. I don't know. So yeah, you know, if you get a smart rocket really towards the end, you want to start shooting those down so they just don't have any air support to help kill you. And I don't know what that guy was trying to do, but it failed big time. And yeah, so the biggest threat, you know, right now is always the you know, air speeders, and you want to, you know, keep picking up smart rockets and vehicle turns and whatever. If you have the kind of game in hand right here, you know, anything can happen, but usually this is it, man. This is when you win the game. But yeah, this has been Gangster in 7. And that was a fail. We don't talk about that. That guy instant karmas though and crashes. I was proud of that. I was like, that kid's doo-doo. And that's me 33 and 2. I don't know, but that was decent. And then I turned the corner over here, and then I mopped those kids up. Boom! This Vader's doo-doo and got wrecked. Then I doo-doo on that kid. And then I doo-doo on those kids.